Hi friends, how are you? JoinStormy here. Today, as promised, I'm going to do a video on just what might be a good idea to do with your spare money or perhaps the first 10% of your weekly pay. Anyway, we'll get straight onto it. Now, this is MyPayingAds, and what it is, it's a rev share. It's now been going for about 4 months, and it's building. As any of you know, I'm member number 8,845. There's now almost 22,000 members, and it's growing daily by a couple of hundred, I think, each day. Now, so far this site has paid out over $400,000, and it's really going well. As you can probably see up the top there, last payout 163. Everything's there for you to see. Total members, total payouts, last payout. This is the site here. Now, I'm just going to show you, I've got some repurchase and cash balance here. The whole point of this is to, you've got to surf 10 ads a day. They're only about 10 seconds each, and that's really all you have to do. And you just do that every day. You can start off with $1, although if depending on which method you use, whether it's PayPal or Payza or whatever. PayPal is what I've used, and you have to have a minimum of $5 to start. So let's say you start with $5, and what happens? You put your $5 in, surf your 10 ads, and then every half an hour you earn money. You would buy 5 $1 shares, and those $1 shares will earn you 120%. And then once each dollar gets to $1.20, they'll expire, and you just replace them. So it's better than bank interest, and you can start with a very small amount like that, and you can add as much as you want whenever you want. The setup as far as how you pay, I'll show you here. We'll go into finance. Okay, purchase shares. What I'm doing here is I can purchase, now it's showing me here, ad pack 4. There's $1 shares are ad pack 1, and you have to have a minimum of 100 of those. Each level is 200. 200 $1 shares, 200 $3 shares, 200 $5 shares, $7 shares, $10 shares, 15, 20, etc., etc., up to $50 shares, which you can actually have 2,000 of. Just quickly show you what I'm doing here. My total balance, actually I don't have quite enough yet for a $7 share, 673. So I'll just wait a little longer before I do that, but I'll just show you here. There you go there. So ad pack 1, as you can see there, $1.20 for each dollar. Ad pack 2, which you can see here, oops, doing this on a laptop without a mouse, which makes it a little tricky. Okay, I won't highlight them like that. $3 shares, $3.60. $5 shares, $6.25 each. $7 shares, $8.75. $10 shares, $13. $15 shares, $19.50. $20 shares, $27. As you can see here, the percentages go up. So when you get to ad pack 4, which is $7, ad pack 3, they go up to 125%. Ad pack 5, 130% through till 7. Ad pack 7, 135%, same as ad pack 8. Then ad pack 9, 140%, and ad pack 10, which are the $50 shares, 150% on your return. So for each 50 you're getting 75, and you can have 2,000 of those. But the other levels, maximum of 200 shares per level. Now at each level you've got to have a minimum of 100 before you can buy into the next higher level. The best way though is to buy 200 to get up to 200 of each level before moving on. That's the best way to maximize your return. Now what we've got here is, there you go, you can see there, that's when you've got to buy them. You go up here to history and I'll show you my situation there. It comes up. Alright, now you can see here I've maxed out level 1, 2, 3, and I've got 91 shares currently in AdPack 4. Now what will happen is, as these shares expire, the idea is to try and replace them as soon as you can. Now what I do is that first thing every morning, obviously after you've been asleep for a while, there's a larger amount there to spend. What I do is I buy the $7 shares, like I might have, you know, currently there might be about $30 or something when I wake up. So I'll buy 4 $7 shares, then spend the rest of the day plugging up the gaps here for any shares that might have expired, and that seems to work pretty well. Down below here you can see these are the active shares and currently what they're earning. If I go back to the very first shares that I bought down here, and these have all completed, you can see here shares, $1 shares. You can see I started off with $50, then bought one, then all of a sudden I thought, well, this is going pretty well, so I threw in some more money, and again there. But most of the time I've just been rolling over what has been earning and repurchasing with 100%. I actually haven't taken anything out yet. So I'm going to, on the advice of my sponsor, I'm going to go all the way through to probably, well, I'm going to try and get through to about level 6 or 7 before I start withdrawing any money. Of course, it's all up to you what you do. You might just want to withdraw little bits here and there, but I think I'm going to try and build it as quickly as I can, and you know, and leave it in for a while. Now, you can do this without sponsoring anybody at all, or you can try and advertise this heavily and see if you can get a few people. You know, you can sponsor a few people to do the same. Of course, whatever they put into it, you get 10% of. It doesn't come out of their money at all. It comes out of the pool, but that will certainly build up your money faster. But as I said, there's no need to sponsor anyone if you don't want to. If you don't like recruiting or anything like that, you don't have to. You can just, you know, do this by yourself, which is pretty much what I've been doing most of the time. Although I do advertise it a little, but yeah. But this is a really good way of doing something with your money that's a lot better than bank interest, and just doing a little bit of surfing, you know, for 10-second ads every day is pretty easy. If you want to, you can actually even not bother to do that. But what you've then got to do is that you buy, like if you go into, I'm going to go into the first overview page, you can get to surf free plans, which are very cheap really. Like here, buy surf free units, and there's kind of packs of those available. You can just buy one day. If let's say you're going to, you know, the time when you're going to be surfing is inconvenient, you might be having to do something else, and because the thing is, you want to try and do it soon after, or you know, right on the 24 hours after you last did it. Otherwise, you know, you become part of a little dead period where you're not earning anything. So if you're going out or something, or you're going to be busy, you might want to buy a surf free day for $2. Now that's got to come out of the cash portion of your funds, but you can buy seven days surf free for $10, 30 days for $25. So it gets a little bit cheaper the more days you do. But you know, as working out to less than $2 a day, or $2 for one day, you know, it's almost worth just paying that. Of course, that's, you know, when you get up further into the higher levels, it makes much more sense to do that. But anyway, or you can just surf your 10 ads a day, which is pretty easy. Anyway, I wanted to keep this not too long, this video. If you have any questions at all, or there's anything that's confusing about it, this is my first video about this, so I may or may not have covered enough, but just let me know. Please be sure to like this video and share it if you'd like with anyone who you think might be interested, and I'll come back to this often to show you how I'm going. And yeah, okay, well, I'll talk to you soon. Yep.